Yes. Yes.
I'll draw something that we showed downstairs. V. Actually, there are a few things that I'm using this season that we get endless brides coming in saying, I don't want to wear a dress which is. And quite often, a lot of the time, it is actually a financial consideration. I don't want to spend that much money on something I can only wear once. They don't mind spending the money, and in fact, their mothers might come in and spend twice that amount on a suit for the day. So it's not that they're poor; it's just that in their heads they cannot get around, spending so much. So we worked out things where you can buy a sort of a fairly simple dress and then accessorize it with a really over the top. So, for instance, we got a very, very simple bias cut dress, which is a very slinky dress with a little sort of cowl neck. So it's very, very simple. But over that, you wear a belt which has got a huge train on it. Okay, so that you wear that. So you are in fact wearing what maybe your mum wants you to wear, or his mum, and then you say, right, enough of that, whip it off, and you've got a sexy little dress underneath it. She said, oh, Valentino said I looked $1 million, and she said, is that with or without my necklace? Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you. Great. Do you like it? No.
Thank you.
Saying that you want to talk to him.
No.
If it had been raining, it might have.
I think Bruce's latest dresses, he's trying to kind of pare down the offering, simplify the offering in order to let his new accessories really shout. So while his dresses can be very elaborate and incredibly romantic and fairy tale, these ones are all about, as I say, being a sort of more of a canvas to let the accessories do the talking. Because when I talked to him before the event, he was saying that in this current financial climate, some people are clearly feeling very economically challenged.
Thank you.
Those dresses where we have all the panels, all these vertical seams, which allow us to get in there and do any kind of alteration, and it just gives a very nice contour of the dress. And then, of course, you've got a little bit of, naughtiness going on down here. Down here is sort of quite see-through, which just gives a little bit of fun. So it's not just an ordinary wedding dress. Because yes, this wouldn't be worn in an English cathedral, but it would certainly be worn in, in the south of France, in a garden wedding. So again, a very simple bias cut dress with a lizard skin corset, just to make it a little bit tailored and a little bit modern, rather than just a sort of, and then a very, very extravagant embroidered, probably this costs more than the two pieces below, than the dress and the thing. But it certainly makes a statement, and you certainly feel like a bride, no? This is just a belt which is added in organza to make it more important. And afterwards, you know, off it comes. Because usually when the church part is done and they've done the reception, they want to dance. They don't want all of this stuff behind. So, you know, we oblige them by taking it off. This would suit a city wedding or even a country wedding, but, you know, this is quite a sort of a classic. I mean, it's perhaps a little bare for certain religious weddings, but you get away with it.